Jai.
Thank you everyone for joining today. And welcome you all again on our day number 6. So, we can completely recap quickly the last 5 sessions. Very quickly, we'll go through our lessons and then we'll start our basics. Alright. Okay. But today at the end, we have something, again, some fun dances and some kirtan and stories for you all. And I got some surprise gift as well. Shreyas, be ready. Shreyas, Trisha, and Harsha, yes, we are correct. So this time, Prakriti, History, now Arjun, no, not Arjun. Get ready for this, okay? Right? Ready? Let's see. I've got really a surprising gift for you. I want to show it now. Okay. So, let's see. Okay. Last week we had some quiz, didn't we? So who can tell again what are 5 topics of Bhagavad Gita? Yes, please. Kala, Jiva, God, Ishwara, yes. Prakriti, very good. The last one? Karma. So repeat after me. What are those? Jiva, Karma, Kala, Prakriti, Ishwara. So as of now, we have discussed about Jiva in the first 2 sessions, isn't it? What is mean Jiva? Who can answer? Living being. Okay, very good. And then we also discussed about karma, isn't it? What are the types of karmas? Okay, share. Very good. Akarma, karma and vikarma. Akarma means? Good activities. And vikarma means? And akarma means? Very good. Yes.
Karma means activities that don't have any consequences.
Wow, that's great. Good definition. Yes. And then? Vikarma.
And vikarma is
Bad activities.
have bad consequences.
Very good. And what is karma?
Karma is they have
Good activities and good consequences. Very good. Very nice. Very good. Okay. I think from next week you can teach me, isn't it? That's clap for everyone. That's good. Okay, now that's also we discussed, isn't it? What's karma, and then how to karma, and how to perform a karma by performing devotional services. Right? You made my job easy, isn't it? We bypassed the day 3 and 4 very quickly. That's nice. Thank you very much. So in day 5, we discussed about what is time, right? And then we discussed about age of Lord Brahma. Who can tell this? Wow. Yes? 1000 Kshatriya Yuga. That's 1 day of Brahma. That's very nice. Very good. And about the age of Brahma, this actually 100 years. Isn't it? However, that 100 years is very, very too large for us. Isn't it? Don't worry about that figure now. Just remember that Lord Brahman is for 100 years. That's nice. And who can tell me what are 4 yugas? I see Prakriti hand. Oh, half hand? Okay. Satyuga, Kali Yuga, Treta Yuga. 4th one? Okay. Dwapar Yuga. Okay, repeat after me. Satyuga. Loudly everyone. Satyuga. Treta Yuga. Dwapar Yuga. And Kali Yuga. This is called as, all 4 are called as one Divya Yuga. What's that? One Divya Yuga. And in one day of Lord Brahma, there are thousands of Divya Yuga. Isn't it? We discussed this, right? So in one day of Lord Brahma, remember this will come in our next speech session, last session, right? So one Divya Yuga has 4 yugas, Satya Yuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara and Kali Yuga. And one day of Lord Brahma has thousands of Chatur Yugas, right? Or Divya Yuga. And that is called as one Kalpa, right? So, and also we have seen that how can we consume this time by taking shelter of Lord Sri Krishna. And Krishna says that he is Kal, he is the time. If we can give time to Krishna, Krishna will manage our time. That's it. Okay. And this is a picture, if you remember earlier we discussed about all one Divya Yuga. And in Divya Yuga, very little, isn't it? See the Lord Brahma's life, how many years? It's 311 trillion years Lord Brahma lives. 311 and 40 billion years Lord Brahma lives. That's so huge. And how to understand this? We took an example of it. Flies, isn't it? Flies, they get died in some hours. We normally see in Deepavali, right? On the lights, they come up in the morning, they are all dead in front of our house. We clean everything, right? And what we understood, that two of the flyers, they were discussing. They are saying that, the person who has lighted this lamp, he's living in this house, and he lives for 100 years. And that actually is too big for us, because we live for just 6 hours. Then the other said, no, it's not true. But actually what? It's true, isn't it? In a similar way, the age of Lord Brahma, 311 trillion years, 40 billion years, looks to be very, very huge for us. But actually, that's a fact. We live for just very tiny years. And still in the tiny years, we do so much things, from nursery to primary to secondary to university and the jobs and everything, isn't it? Just imagine what Lord Brahma does, for this many years. What he does? What he does? Any idea? Okay.
Sits in a lotus flower.
Sorry?
Sits in his lotus flower.
Yes. He's sitting on the lotus flower of the stem coming from Lord Vishnu's belly. And what he does over there, by sitting there, he meditates on Lord's lotus feet. Isn't it? We'll discuss it later on. When we go gradually next, we'll do that. Okay. Thank you, everyone. So now is the time for Jaya Radha Madhav. Who can sing today? Last time we sang it for many times. You want to try? Okay, you both will try. Okay. Yes. Continue. So what we will do, then Arohi and Teresa, they will sing first, and then we all will repeat after them. Alright? Okay.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Vihari. Jaya Now, all others, like, right? Aryan, Shreyas, Rasham, Prakriti, Mystery, all you now sing along with me, okay? Be louder. Okay? All okay? Be louder. Jaya,
Jaya,
Radha,
Radha,
Madhava,
Madhava,
Kunja,
Kunja,
Bihari.
Bihari,
More louder. Jaya Radha Madhava,
Jaya Radha Madhava,
Kunja Bihari.
Kunja Bihari,
Gopi Jana Vallabha,
Gopi Jana Vallabha,
Girivaradhari.
Girivaradhari,
Yashoda Nandana,
Yashoda Nandana,
Brajajana Ranjan.
Brajajana Ranjana,
Yamuna Tira,
Yamuna Tira,
Vanachari.
Vanachari.
So now we'll sing one line at one time, okay? Jaya Radha Madhava, Kunja Bihari.
Jaya Radha Madhava, Kunja Bihari,
Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha, Girivaradhari.
Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha, Girivaradhari,
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana.
Yashodanandana Brajajana Ranjana,
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Yamuna Tira Vanachari.
Very good. So, let's see. Now what we will do, we'll chant the pranam mantras and then we'll continue. That's okay? So all can read after me. Anyone remembers pranam mantra? Yes, okay. Every time you sing, chant, we will interrupt him, okay? Okay.
Om Ajnana
Om Ajnana
Timirandasya
Timirandasya
Jnananjana
Jnananjana
Shalakaya
Shalakaya
Chakshurun Militam Yena
Militam Yena
Tasmai Shri
Tasmai Shri
Gurave Namaha
Gurave Namaha
Namo
Namo
Vishnupadaya
Vishnupadaya
Krishnapristhaya
Krishnapreshthaya
Bhutale
Bhutale
Srimate Bhaktivedanta
Srimate Bhaktivedanta
Swamini Namine
Swami Niti Namine
Namaste
Namaste
Saraswate Deve
Saraswati Deve
Gauravani
Gauravani
Pracharine
Pracharine
Nirvishesha
Nirvishesha
Shunyavadi
Shunyavadi
Pashatya
Pashyatya
Deshatarine
Deshatarine
Jai Shri Krishna
Jai Shri Krishna
Chaitanya
Chaitanya
Prabhu Nityananda
Prabhu Nityananda
Shri Advaita
Shri Advaita
Gadadhara
Gadadhara
Srivasadi
Srivasadi
Gaurabhakta Vrinda
Gauravakta Vrinda
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna
Hare Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare
Hare Hare
Hare Rama
Hare Rama
Hare Rama
Hare Rama
Rama Rama
Rama Rama
Hare Hare
Hare Hare.
Thank you very much. So today is day 6 and we'll discuss about the fourth theme, that is Prakriti. We have discussed about Jiva, we have discussed about Karma, and we discussed about Kala, and today we'll discuss about Prakriti. So you know what is Prakriti? So whatever we see around us is Prakriti, is material nature, isn't it? So whatever we see here, that's all is Prakriti. Let's see. So Krishna says, and very importantly, we'll try to join the dots from our first lesson, right? Right? We'll try to map it as well, how this is linking to other things. So all these topics, this Jiva, Prakriti, Kala, Karma, Ishvara, they are all actually interlinked. Right? We'll try to see this. So Krishna says in chapter 7, text number 4, he says, Bhumir apo analo vayu kham mano buddhir evacha ahankara ityam me bhinna prakriti ashtadha. Ashtadha means 8 material energies. Right? What are those? First say Bhumir apo analo vayu. Bhumir apo analo vayu kham mano buddhir evacha. So there are 8 material energies. Krishna's energies. So all these energies are of Krishna. Let's see one by one. Okay. What are those? What is this? This earth. Where we walk, where we play. Isn't it? That's our earth. Right? That is the first Lord's energy. Earth. Then, what is this? Water. We can't survive without water, isn't it? And even in our body, it's been said we have 70% of water. So water is a very, very important ingredient. Even the earth is also present in our body. And then, what is this? Fire. Anyone knows, do we have fire in our body?
Yes.
Yes.
In your muscles. It burns in your muscle, it burns glucose.
Yes. Yes, so we have fire in the body. And what's it called? Any idea what the name of the fire is? It's called Jatar Agni. Agni means fire, Jatar Agni. So what it does, so when our mother, when she cooks food for us, but still that was completely cooked for the body. So what happens, when we eat it, it goes inside our stomach and it gets recooked. Right? And when the cooking happens, then we get energy and everything. Right? So we have earth element in our body, we have water element in our body, we have fire element within our body as well. Right? And then is air. So air is blowing. And can anyone see air? We can't see air actually, but actually we can perceive it. Right? When the wind comes, we can feel our hair get blows here. Sometimes we get fall as well. Right? When we play and there is wind, then we can stuck in our legs and then we fell down. Right? We see the papers are blowing here and there. So, and within our body, air is there. Yes or no? Yes. How?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. We breathe. Very nice, right? So breathe, that's air.
When we breathe, the oxygen burns.
Very good. And then there is ether. Ether is actually also called as vacuum, also called as sky. And it's also present in our body. So there's a boundary. And in the boundary, the air flows here. Krishna explains that in chapter number 9. Right? Krishna says that this living entity actually has free will to move here and there. However, they are controlled. How? As if the air blows from here and there without any stoppage. Right? It can blow from anywhere. However, it cannot cross the space, isn't it? It always there in the boundary of space. So we living entity can do whatever we wish, but there is a limitation for us, isn't it? So that's the 5 element. These all 5 elements are there within our body. But Krishna says there are 8 elements. And what the next are? Mano, Buddhi and Ahankar. Mind, intelligence and false ego. Which actually we can't see, but we have it. We have our mind because of that. We study. We have intelligence, we use our intelligence. And we have the false ego as well. Okay, I am this, I am that. I am the boss. Yes.
We can see mind because it's the brain.
Okay. Yes. So mind is actually, the brain is actually a physical thing, but inside that the mind is there, right? That's called subtle body, which actually we can't say but still exists within the mind. As if we say where the living being soul exists, it is the heart, isn't it? So it's there within the heart, but it's difficult for us to see. As Krishna explains that the soul is very, very minute. The soul is so minute that it can live on the insects which you can't see as well. we'll discuss that in our next session when we discuss about Ishvara, how Krishna resides even in an ant, he resides even in an elephant, isn't it? So see, doesn't matter how huge the jiva is, elephant is, but still Krishna resides there as super soul. Even in the minute, even ant we can even see, but there are so many insects which you can't see by our naked eyes. We need some microscope to enlarge and see it. But still, Krishna resides within them. Isn't it? So it's so minute, but still it's there. Right? Okay, so these 8 elements, do you remember in the very first or second session we discussed about how this body is composed? Right? We will discuss again that part. So we can link it, how Prakriti actually living within our body as well. Okay. And then, what Krishna says, so the 8 thing what we discussed, they are actually Krishna's material 8 energies. And Krishna says about something different, something superior energy. Let's see what it says. Aparayam itastu anyam prakritim viti me param jiva bhutan mahabaho yajedam ajedam dharite jagat. So what is that? Beside this, O mighty Arjuna, there is another superior energy of mind which comprises the living entity who are exploiting the resources of this material inferior nature. Right? So what is that? Remember we discussed that first stage, soul, the living entity. And what Krishna is saying? That living entity is actually what? It is superior energy of Krishna. So the 8th thing what we discuss as of now, that mind, intelligence, false ego, earth, water, air, fire, ether, these are Krishna's external energies. And these 3 things, and this living being is Krishna's superior energy. Right? Okay, so let's see, let's link it. Let's link our discussion. Remember the first, second session we discussed about this body. This is the yellow part is the super soul, right? And the outer covering is the in green, the subtle body, and then the outer covering is in red, that is our gross body. So gross body is what? Physical element. What are those? Earth, water, air, fire, and ether. Very good. Right? And what are subtle body? It's written there. You can read it out. And ego. So these are 8 things, right? However, what Krishna says, something is superior. What is that? The soul, spirit soul, that's eternal, right? Okay, so can we link this? We have discussed in the first 2 sessions, and now in 4th session we can link that Prakriti with our own body. And it's just only not only our body, whatever things we see, like the trees, the animals, the birds, the bees, anything what we see, that actually comes within it. And Krishna is so powerful, he is the greatest magician, and he provides everything for us. See, Krishna says, what? He says, water is his energy. And you all told that without water we can't survive. Right? We need to drink water. We get thirsty, we need to drink water. And our body is composed of water. 70% is the water. Right? So Krishna's energy is there within us. And just we need to recognize it. That these are the energy of Krishna. And apart from this, there are something more elements. Actually, these are primary elements, and there are some more detailed elements which I just touched. I don't want to make you more confused, right? But just let's see. It helps you a lot. Let's see. So this again comes in chapter 13. So these elements we discussed now are water, fire, air. That's I think quite small for you to see, and it's visible for you. And read it out from here. So see. We have senses. Anyone can know? Tell me how many senses we have? 5 senses. You all know that thing. That's nice. Okay, good. What are those? Okay. Wow. That's nice. So these are called as, what is that called as? These are called as knowledge acquiring senses. What are those? Repeat after me. knowledge acquiring senses. From these we actually get some knowledge. What are those? Eyes. From eyes we see. So we get knowledge. Okay, that's the laptop, that's the book. That's something else, isn't it? We get the knowledge. And then it's nose. We smell. Wow, this food is very delicious, isn't it? And then ears. We hear Krishna Katha. We hear song, bhajan, right? So from ear we can hear.
Scared you?
Okay. And then skin. What happened in the skin? We get touchiness, someone's speech. Okay. Right. When we are sitting somewhere and then some ant comes and bites us. Oh, somebody is biting us, isn't it? Okay, and then what is next is tongue. Tongue, from that we can taste it. Right? Okay, these are called as what? Knowledge acquiring senses. Okay? And next is what? There are some working senses. What of those are? Let's see. First is voice. We speak out. Then we go to school by bus number 11. What's that? What's that? How do you go to school?
Walking.
Yes, so this called as bus number 11. We walk, isn't it? Right. And then we have hands. So what we do with hands? We write. We eat food. Even sometimes we fight as well. Isn't it? No? That's good. Okay. And then we have anus and genitals. Right? It's for passing the stools. Right? So we have the 5 knowledge acquiring senses, then we have the 5 working senses, and then there are 5 objective senses. What are those? Basically, it's very easy. So from eye you see, from nose you smell, from ears you hear, from skin the touch, and tongue is taste. Right? These are actually becomes all 24. Forget about it. Don't worry about this now. But these are all coming all from this great elements. Right? Everything is actually given by Krishna. If Krishna don't want, if Krishna don't will, then we won't be able to see. We won't be able to walk. Even we won't be able to talk. Right? So important is what? Understanding that this everything is coming from Krishna, and where Krishna spoke? In Bhagavad Gita, chapter number 7, text number 4 and 5. Don't worry, don't get confused, okay? So we can just remember that whatever we see here is everything is a creation by Krishna's energy, and Krishna is speaking over there, right? And let's have something else with that.
What? Can you summarize what happened before I came?
Okay, that's good. We'll summarize it for you. So today we are discussing about the 4th topic. That is what? Who can say? Prakriti. Prakriti means what? The nature you see around.
What happened on day 3?
Day 3. So on day 3 we discussed about Kal, the time. So I think I have missed to share this video of day 3. I'll share and you can watch that. Okay. However, we discussed about time, and the time is discussed about how this circle goes on, what are the 4 yugas, and how time passes, and how we can transit those time. How can we go to spiritual world? You know, you asked when first day, how can we go to spiritual world where we don't have any miseries, right? So that's how transiting this time. Okay. Today we discussed about Prakriti. And then as of now we discussed about the Prakriti is the 8 elements. Remember earlier we discussed about this body is made up of 5 gross element, 3 subtle element, and these are actually material natures, and everything coming from Krishna. Okay? Makes sense? You can ask me more questions if you have any. Okay. So now we'll have something, but before that, you need to tell me something else. So who can tell me as of now what are the stories we have discussed? Okay.
Sakshi Gopal.
Sakshi Gopal. Gajendra and Moksha, wow. Which one? Louder. Kirshara Gopinath, wow, that's nice.
Dhritarashtra and Krishna.
Dhritarashtra and Krishna, yes.
Narayana and Rama.
Yes, we discussed a little about that. Okay, that's nice. So we have discussed about Kirchara Gopinath. So see, there's the there's Krishna's energy or Krishna's power. If we steal something, police gonna catch us and put us on the prison, isn't it? But when Krishna steals something, he's been praised, he's been glorified as Kirchara Gopinath. He steals butter. You were not there today. We discussed about a story of Lord where he actually he stole one of these sweet rice for his devotee. Right? And then we discussed about Sakshi Gopal. How Krishna he came walking along from Vrindavan to South India for giving being a witness. Sakshi means to give witness. And as Gopal is Krishna himself, so Krishna became a witness. So he walked around, right? Okay.
I do remember that too.
Yeah, you remember that. You were there. Okay. And you know what? When Krishna, he was very little. Like, he was very little, maybe some 5-7 years, 3 to 5-7 years. And then he was in Vrindavan. Right? You know the story? How Krishna being taken from Mathura to Vrindavan? Who can say me the story? Very, very quickly. Okay. Okay, Prakriti.
So when Vasudeva and Devaki were in the prison, Vishnu appeared to him and then said to take Krishna to Vrindavan and bring back Yogamaya. So he did that, and when he went to when he was crossing Yamuna, it was raining. So Sheshnag covered him, and then when he reached there, he put Krishna there and brought Yogamaya back to the prison.
Okay, very nice. Very quickly, a very full all story. Right. So what happened? I'll just repeat his words. So we know that Krishna was the 8th child of Mother Devaki and Vasudeva. And Kansa was actually so cruel, he was killing all the childs one after another, isn't it? He killed 6 children already. Right, so
Krishna?
Kansa. Okay, we'll discuss this one day, right? So Kansa was a demon, was killing all the childs of Vasudeva and Devaki. And Krishna, and when he came, so Vasudeva actually took him in his head, and he went from to Gokul, from Mathura to Gokul, right? And then what happened? The Kansa, he wanted to kill Krishna. He didn't know where the baby is, so he thought, okay, let me kill all the babies in all this Mathura providence. So Gokul and Vrindavan over there, right? And he started sending so many demons to kill baby child Krishna, right? And we also know that Putana was being killed, but that's another, we'll discuss something other than the story. So today we'll discuss about another story where Krishna and in fact Balaram, Krishna's elder brother, he killed a demon called as who can read it out? Pralambasur. So Pralambasur, see how giant he is, right? So what happens? So you know how we play tug of war. How do we play? We have 2 teams, and then we have a big rope. Another person pulls out, isn't it? So Krishna and Balaram, all the coward boys, they actually used to have so much fun in Vrindavan. They don't have to go to school with huge bags and everything, right? They just go to the forest and they play the whole day, and their mother will come call them, okay, now come for the lunch, have lunch and go and play again. Right? Isn't it? So once what happened? So these 2 boys, in this, there's one demon sent by Kansa to kill Krishna and Balaram. So he came there and with the intention to kill Krishna, but when he saw that Krishna is so powerful, he thought to kill his elder brother Balaram. Right? So Krishna knew it. Balaram was not aware about that some demon has came as of now. So what happened? They are playing the game of tug of war. So they divided into two groups and they started playing. And the interesting is that the game was within all children, right? So they said that anyone who loses, he has to do some activity for others. What What? What activity? Okay.
The team that loses picks the other team on their back and gives them a ride.
Okay, yes. So what they will do, they will carry the winner on their back and they'll move around. Right, that's what the game.
So they give the winner a piggyback ride.
Right, yes, good. Right, so what happened? And they were playing and this Pralambasur was on the side of Krishna because he knew that Krishna was so powerful and while playing, so he took the part of Krishna and then Krishna won it. Right, and then what happened? This Pralambasur, he actually picked Balaram on his back. Right, and he started giving me a ride, good ride in the forest. And while he was going, what happened, Suddenly, Lord Balaram, this Pralambasur started running fast. He wanted to take Lord Balaram away from all the boys, all the coward boys, right? So that he can take him in isolation and kill them. And when he was running fast, Lord Balaram is in doubt. Why is he running so fast? And then he understood, looks like something is mystery here. And then this Pralambasur, he started increasing his body, this demon, huge and huge and huge. However, what happened? Lord Balaram knew everything and he smashed the head of Pralambasur just one. Boom. And Pralambasur died. See?
You don't carry God and go inside, he's going to kill you.
Yeah, he's outside anyway. Balaram is outside God, he said, right? He just smashed one and Pralambasur finished. Right, there are so many stories we can actually hear about Krishna pastimes, like in Putana, Agashur. I will discuss one more actually in the second half. Agashur and Bakashur, playing Krishna with all these coward boys, all this, right? So that's the story. And what we will do now, it's going to be 6. We'll have some snacks.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we will start our session again. Okay?